3 inmates escaped early this morning from the Natchitoches Parish Detention Center, according to the Natchitoches Parish Sheriff's Office. Authorities are currently searching for the man on your screen, 26-year-old Sean Kalen Chapman. His last known address was the 100 block of Sylvan Drive. Chapman was being held in the Natchitoches Parish Detention Center for possession of a firearm by a person convicted of a felony, battery on a police officer, resisting arrest, and probation violation, flight from an officer, narcotics violations, and traffic charges. The other 2 escaped inmates have been identified as Johnny Williams and Malachi Nathaniel Gallant. They were captured earlier today. 2 other people have been arrested for accessory after the fact, after they allegedly aided the escapees following their escape. If you see Chapman, do not approach him, as he may be considered dangerous. Contact 911 or call NPSO at the number on your screen.